are some tips you can give a fledgling supervillain attempting their first plot of world domination. Start with the tri-state area. Shoot first, explain your plan to the corpse or your cat. Never send your worst henchman on an important job. In fact, if one of your henchmen fouls up in anything close to a major way, execute them immediately. Take your time selecting the right hollow volcano for your base, nice neighborhood, good schools etc. Don't pour your malice into a piece of jewelry, it will eventually be your undoing. Start a company that helps with dealing with the homeless, or kids in Africa, then build a good rep. Get about 80% of the population to like you. Then get a private military. Launch the army on protesters, send nukes. Profit. You can never have too many doomsday devices. First identify the hero that plans to foil your plan. Next make a plan to capture said hero. Once successful, be sure to explain in great detail your plan for world domination to the hero so the hero has everything they need to stop it. Now set a timer for a bomb to explode or something and make a dramatic exit. The important thing here is to leave the hero unattended for their escape, this part is critical. Allow hero to escape unattended and foil your entire plan. Make sure your face is visible between prison bars as the credits for the film rolls. Edit: if this is for a younger crowd, be sure to hire a professional groomer to communicate crime doesn't pay. Don't monologue, be open-minded, aim for loyalty over money. Ensure your viewpoint can be deemed good by masses. Turn around slowly on a swivel chair and a cat on your lap. Be able to adapt. When you have the hero tied up in your lair, do not take the time to explain your plan to him in detail. Just shoot him / her right in the fucking face. Don't waste time and money on elaborate Rube Goldberg death machines. They are never effective. Don't tell the hero your plans. Make a plan. Stick to it. Delete it. Exploit class divisions in countries and split a country apart. The most promising candidate is the US. Once the US is split apart, it will drastically impact the wider world, allowing for a golden opportunity to conquer. First, kill Loas. Do not fail. Play to an evangelical crowd. You'll be pretty much set on henchmen. Turn public opinion against the hero. Make everyone think that they are the villain, and you the hero. Pay off the news networks, then go about your plans uninterrupted as the hero fights off the entire world's armed forces. If you're going to Russia, bring a fucking jacket. Trick countries into using their nuclear heads against each other, it's a fast track to fulfilling your dream. If you like the ambience of lighting your brooding room with burning gas jets, do not dramatically twirl your blood red cape in there. Trust me on this. Backstory. Heinz Doofenshmirtz. When the main character is down, better shot him for safety reason. Also nuke him just in case. Nowadays plot armor power-ups are insanely unbelievable. Don't leave the protagonist in a death trap, just shoot them. Don't ever claim to be invincible. Best to start off small. You know, like mugging someone, burning down a small town, indefinitely blocking off a waterway, or poison it, and when you're done with that, try out your first murder, but don't do it out in the open and make sure to leave no clues. Just like the Zodiac Killer or Jack the Ripper. Finally, after all of that, don't do anything Eggman would do. Oh, and keep your base small and make sure have multiple ones. Just to throw off your scent, and if you want, get multiple perfume / other scented items to literally throw off your scent. Bribe the screenwriter. If you have a bomb that's set to go off, either don't put a timer on it or set the bomb to go off at 3:27 or something. Have you seen the world? Hard pass. Don't brag, don't monologue, do the shit, get the fuck out. Let other people try to figure out how to do what to do when you think you've won. Don't. That's when the hero gets you. If you get a chance to off the asshole, don't let your henchmen do it. Don't use elaborate death traps, they will surely escape. Just kill him. Finally, have a vaguely messianic world-saving manifesto where you say your goal was for the good of everyone. It won't make you less evil, but now the edgier pheasants might just sympathize with you. Edit. Meant peasants, but I'm owning this error. Don't point attention to yourself, conquer everything under the shadows, once you are too powerful to fail, meaning that if you fall it would be terrible for the world, you can reveal your plan or something. / be funny. / don't explain every step of the plan to the hero. / have a pet chinchilla. Backslash be the favorite character smile. Detroit has a lot of free real estate, and nobody wants to go to Detroit, PHHH. And the cops, or so I've heard. There's also a lot of people looking for jobs, so henchmen, and the proximity to Canada. Be prepared to be sexually degraded. You must do anything and everything to obtain your goal. Bitch, I am that villain. Make plans for the next 20 years. Stick to them but be flexible to adapt. Also never reveal that you're a villain, just act on your plans. Good and evil are just a viewpoint anyhow. Train for at least 10 years or more in martial arts in case you actually have to defend yourself hand to hand and get really good at it. Get into politics. Make sure you have at least 3 good men that share your ideals to be your henchmen. On Youth and safety front, make sure the bridge over the piranha pool has sturdy handrails on both sides and good signage to prevent accidents during a fight. Don't waste your time explaining your evil plan to yourself in front of the protagonist or on the internet. Spend more time on making many plans because trust me, planning never works. Do not trust anyone with all your plans. In fact, if you have allies, tell them different plans that each other won't know. That way if they get caught, tortured or simply snitch you can always change plan. Depending on your attention span and memory, I recommend between 5 to 15 plans for a small mission and 10 to 50 plans for a big mission. Remember, they cannot catch you if you are always steps before them, and do not underestimate the protagonist. Capital, man. Capital. Overhead costs kill a startup villain. Wardrobe, vehicles, hinge persons, uniforms, research. Don't get me started about the lair. I mean, it's got to have wow factor or you won't be taken seriously. You need an engine or some type of torture/holding facility. Gotta have an office with _amazing technology imposing doors, preferably a view, and enough room for a showdown level boss fight. You'd better have deep pockets or you'll just go out like a chump. If you have an enemy in captivity, kill them immediately. Unless there's some specific piece of information you need, keeping them alive is not worth the risk. An escaped enemy is significantly more dangerous than one you never captured in the first place. Don't tell anyone your plan for fuck's sake. Do it as quietly as possible. The less people know about, the less reason they have to interfere. Start by dominating people at work. Get an evil spouse to help you less than 3. If you want to rule a country, learn from Hitler and how he was able to get Germany to support him and eventually make him their leader. Unlike Hitler, don't invade Russia in the winter. If you're gonna lead your military, learn from Imperial Japan, who had to be hit with 2 A-bombs before they surrendered, though don't attack the greatest military in the world if it's not you. To avoid pesky uprisings, use the tactics of Stalin and Hitler, and disappear any critics or political opponents, though make sure that your successors won't go behind your back and dissolve your empire when you're gone. Watch Pinky and the Brain. No hesitation. Controlling what growing children do and don't know is key to a sustainable army. Frame history to make you just.